Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:21 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Wednesday, September 13th.
Okay, guys, this is day 124 of my health and fitness and weight loss transformation. Good morning, guys. So I'm out in the gym today. Gonna grab something to get started with to do my stretching. It's the basketball. So, and I was thinking today, guys, that I might step around my home, show you guys some options or some things that I've done to kind of, you know, put myself in the area of exercise on a daily basis. Because it's like I said, I'm out here and you can see things that are at my disposal. You know, my bag, my ball, my gloves, stuff I have below. I have a mini trampoline, weights and other various items. So I kind of pocket stuff, guys, meaning that because I don't have a whole lot of space, but the space that I have, I try to integrate it into my everyday living. So what I've done is I've placed things around my home, in each room, that will allow me to at any time do something. You know, it's just you know, it's just sort of like the way we used to do when we were doing a bunch of junk eating and stuff. You know, you have some candy here, you have a bag of chips in the drawer, you might have a soda in your fridge, that kind of stuff. But what I've done is kind of changed it for myself since I started is I've pocketed different things to do exercise with, to make sure that I get something in each day. So when I take breaks during the day, I may stand in place and grab one of those items and just do some side to sides, you know, or if they're weights, do a little arm business. And, you know, at any time, walking in place is always good. That type of stuff, guys, just to keep active and keep going. And you know, I guess what I'm saying is that, you know, as we continue to go through this thing, the body gets better, and to me, it's like a form of conditioning. So it's in preparation at all times. So my mind is, I'm in preparation, almost like you're in training, not quite, but you are in preparation for moving to the next level. So you're ready. So because you've been doing things, and so I try to pocket stuff around my place just to be able to do exercising. So it's like anything, guys. You know, I keep going back to my grandmother and her can of peas. You know, that was a thing. Wasn't these hand weights and stuff people have nowadays. Even now, you know, you can take a roller pin. I would see my grandmother take a rolling pin and, you know, just roll out on the table like she's exercising. And I think they got a lot of that from this guy back in the day called Jack LaLanne. Jack LaLanne was a fitness instructor, guys. Back when we didn't know what those were. At least I didn't. I was too young, but I remember, because I remember my grandmother, you know, doing her exercises and stuff. So, you know, you could take anything, you know, get a spatula, wave it in the air like a tennis racket, you know. Speaking of which, I think I'll pull mine down and do some side to sides with it. So, yeah, you just get your hands on stuff and see what I'm doing. I'm just doing this right here. Has a couple of benefits. Helps me to stretch and loosen up. But it also gives me movement. So, and some of the movement, guys, simple movements, guys, come from places like, you know, you see people who are trying to tell you, you know, so if you were bedridden, they would want you to do some exercise. So it means you're on the back, you can just raise your arm up and do that. You know, it still constitutes exercise. You know, it may not burn as many calories as we want, but it's a get up and go type thing. So it's a startup type thing, and so I see that. So I try to make things simple for myself, easy for myself to get myself going. So if I was in the kitchen and I didn't feel like going to one of my little spots that I'm telling you about, then I would grab some cans of peas or whatever I have in the cupboard and just start using them as weights. You know, keep a basketball or some type of a ball, circular ball around you. It's like, you see me, I have little tennis balls at my reach. I have baseball at my reach. You know, I have my sticks at my reach. Just stuff right here that's off camera, and just different stuff. Doesn't have to be any specific type of item, because you can do something with it. Albeit whether you turn it like this, or for instance, if I grab one of my tennis balls, I have this one, and I'm like, you know, acting like I'm serving. I'm getting some benefit, some use out of it, you know. So that's as simple as it is, you know? Just movement, easy movements, stuff that I can do. See, just like that. So yeah, I'll go around once I get out of my gym area, which at this time is not as tidy as I would like it to be. So I'll just let you see what's in the camera shot. But trust me, I've got stuff all over the place to do things with. I have yet to even get on my bikes. That's below me. I have a bike here. And then over here, I have another bike, stationary bikes. And it doesn't matter, guys. Those are older. I don't have any newfangled equipment. Equipment I have and some of the stuff I have, like when it calls for it, like I bought this new, and I already had one. You guys saw it when I first started. I had a red one, but I thought about, since I'm doing exercises, you know, let's get something that really works and would be good. That one was makeshift, and I do makeshift, so it's not a problem. But you change up, you spend a few dollars. You know, you don't have to get all crazy. You know, the total rig on this maybe cost me 50, 60 bucks maybe. I already had the thing to put it up on that was hanging. Just so happened because when I planned out my little gym space a long time ago, I wanted a boxing bag, and I have you see my boxing dummy that I have that I've kind of really didn't. They call them bobs, so you can buy a bob. They don't cost all that much, or you can buy a bag. They don't cost all that much. But I found my bag at another thrift at a yard sale, and it was just a regular bag that you put sand or water at the bottom of the base. And I gave the person, I think, was 20 bucks for that. I've had it for years now. I transformed it by putting on martial arts equipment. So when I practice and things, I utilize it in different ways, according to what I want it to be and need. So, and the bikes, I didn't pay much for either. Got them at thrift stores. Got one at a thrift store. I got one at a thrift store. I got the other one in a yard sale. And again, they weren't that much, but they're functional. You know, you can find, you know, it's weird. Well, it's not weird. You know, just like we do. We start stuff and we don't finish, or we decide we're not going to use them, or something happens, a family member. Excuse guys, I had pause. And what happens is, okay, this is not working. You know, you have it where maybe a family member has gotten older, and maybe they don't cannot use them anymore. Excuse my pause, guys. Let me take the pops for a minute. So yeah, you know, unless you have to have all new equipment, you know, I talk to you about my son, which I tease him sometimes, but he has to have good equipment and stuff. So he likes the top of the line type stuff, and so and rightfully so. You know, you throw away your money sometimes. He likes the ellipticals, and first elliptical that he purchased, just and he likes to really move on them. He got an economy priced one, and it tore up on him. So he goes and he invests in another one, which then he found, because of the weight he had on him, which I'm proud of him, and he's down like close to 80 pounds now or more. He had to invest in something that was going to be better for him, because well, initially it was to keep from paying gym fees, but this is like I'm trying to tell you, I'm motivated by him. Okay, so he decides to go and buy a better elliptical. That thing was upward to, I want to say, ended up being $1,700 when he was done, and it was well worth it. But it wasn't well worth it at first, because it took him almost a year to utilize it. It was just sitting in his space, gathering dust after he purchased it, because it wasn't quite ready to get the job done. So that was sitting up for quite a while. He has a brand new bike that he hardly ever used. I think he told me he put it in the closet, just because he didn't like the way it fits, the seat fits and stuff. So, but that elliptical told me I'm finally using. So one of those things was, and like I tell you, go to places, go do what works for you. You know, this is fine for me. I know I can do it. I've done it before, but sometimes we have to be in a gym or something. And he got himself a gym membership, that gym membership start pushing him because he had a trainer there, and now he's using the equipment that he paid for, and you can see the benefits. I can see the benefits whenever he gets on camera. He doesn't live in the same areas that I do, and so yeah. But my bikes, guys, $20, $25, $30 is tops, and I have one. It's just kind of junky right now. I show it to you. I've got one that is a stationary regular, and then I have one that is a seated one. And the guy just said it was just sitting around his garage, and so it works. So I purchased that long ago, and I got use out of it quite a bit. So, but they're right here. They're no further than that. It's just one side of my garage that I've placed things at my disposal. So I'll show you the next couple of spots when I transfer from the morning stretching and the little workout that I'm doing right now. So yeah, any little thing, guys. Sometimes I bring this down. I don't use it as much as I probably should, but before COVID, I was a part of a gym, had good membership, reasonable prices. The Purple Team, you guys know what that is. And before they shut the stuff down, they had an apparatus like this in the gym. So I'm scrounging around at my local thrift store, and they had something similar to it. Not quite as good, but I got this one here. I want to say I paid more than 75 cents for it, maybe $1.75. It wasn't that much. I tend to not to spend. I'm a spendthrift, guys, as much as possible. But yeah, this was one of the items. Something that I could just move with. And it's right at my fingertips. Yeah. So it works for me. I liked it when they had it at the gym. It would be one of the first things that I would do. And the thing I liked about that particular gym was they set it up. You could pretty much be your own sort of instructor, because every machine had a placard that told you what to do, and then I think they also had where you told you what kind of reps you could do or should do, countdowns and stuff like that. Circuitry, like my brother is doing. So I don't know what gym he belongs to, but yeah. Circuitry, they had the little areas where you get on one machine, and then I think there was a timer, if I remember correctly. The timer goes off and you move to the next machine. The timer goes, you see the timer count down, you move to the next machine. And so you can set that up for yourself. It doesn't have to be equipment. So like I said, you can take your cans of peas, get your cans of carrots, whatever, something a little heavier, and set them on the table, and get yourself a little mat. I've got mats in different areas too. I'll have to pull mine out to show you guys. I have mats, and just kind of go at it. Anything. You can't, like even walking weights and stuff like that, they serve a purpose. So yeah, whatever works for you guys, you know, whatever works. I've shown you guys rubber. You know, you can pull the rubber out. This makeshift weight I got, 25-cent ball bearer. This I had. I don't even know if I found this or purchased it. Probably got it. See, on that one. I should have tightened it up first before I started it. So either you get what you pay for, but it's still usable. So this depends on how you use it. And be careful with what you do. But we're still gonna keep it moving. So we get use out of it. Things you make up. I got a bar somewhere down here that I haven't seen in a while. I'm gonna have to dig that out and put it someplace. But I know it's there, so. So I was thinking about, so that's, you start with this stuff and you can continue to do this, you know, it's up to you. Jumping jacks, push-ups, whatever you get to. And you know, and then whatever it is, if you decide to go to a gym, go to a gym. They make it easy for you to get into them. And I think, you know, since COVID and stuff, they've opened them back up. So get to a gym. You know, if you can afford a personal trainer, get a personal trainer. You know, however you want to do it. So yeah, so I'm gonna move to another area, guys, and I'll meet you back, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, I'm back, guys. So this is one of my cubbies, or my pockets, where I keep stuff. So this is near my door. So I'm gonna raise this up. Just some type of pocket or something to put something in. And so see, down in my pocket, guys, I have different things, stuff that I've gotten from thrift stores to do my exercise right at my convenience. So, you know, it's accompanied by a mat. Let me turn my camera. You know, so in here, you know, I've got paddles, kettlebell, you know, weights at the bottom, some type of, use this here to kind of, as a butterfly in my arms. You know, this right here, use for my twists and turns. So yeah, so just a pocket area for things that that I use for exercise. I've got a basket. You know, my basket has my walking stick and my golf club. So guys, you know, I live in a 2-story home, so there'll be times where I go up and down the steps. You know, not vigorously, but it's still exercise. So yeah, guys, so in one of my areas, my workspace, you know, right below my computer, I have weights. So when I'm sitting here doing work and stuff, I can get my weights and do me a little calorie burning. So like here, guys, I have my exercise DVDs that go with my television, you know, and you know, that's another way to get into exercise. And like I tell you, you don't have to use these anymore. Just go on YouTube and do some exercise with people. I do all the time. So guys, you go in the food pantry, pull out your can like my grandmother did, and do you some exercise. You know, we have cans usually. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. So, you know, simple things. You can use simple things to do things that you need to get your exercise on. So that's easy. That's a stick, guys. Got this off a tree. So I can do my side to sides with this. You know, I can move my arms with it, and I can take a walk. It's a walking stick. So that's how simple it is. You know, it's simple. It doesn't take a whole lot, and it gets the job done. So that's it, guys, for today. Thank you for watching my videos, guys. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.